That's what you sound like, Lorenzo. That's what you sound like. Disgusting.
Hello and welcome to the QC Skits podcast. I'm your president and host of QC Skits, Lorenzo Walton. To my right, we got Secretary of QC Skits, Drew Covert.
I'm a horrible secretary of QC Skits. I should stop owning up to that name. I came in today without my laptop. I had to write on paper. I'm
just
disgusted.
Good notes, though. You spelled one word wrong, and then it was still there.
I think I spelled opportunity wrong, too, because I just said it wrong. So there's a pretty good chance that I did both.
Across the table from him. Across the table from Drew, we have Janae Creecy.
Hello, I just posted a new video to Normal
Okay,
Girl.
all right, okay.
Subscribe.
Okay, we'll
save
do
that for the plugs.
We'll leave that for the end. And then on the other end of the table, can I get a drum roll? We have QC Skits member and creator of his own web series, Alex Caballero.
Woo!
Hey, what's up? It's me.
That was great.
Yeah, this is us.
I think that
so far
was
better than David.
copyrighted.
By whom?
Fetty Wap?
All right.
He already said
That's
that.
not what he said. Hey, what's up? Hello.
Yeah, but he changed the last two words. That's still plagiarism.
What? I don't think that's how it works.
It
Doesn't it have to be
Melania-
7
it
words?
didn't stop Melania Trump.
Plagiarism.
Doesn't it have to be 7 words to be plagiarism?
You know, I don't know enough
You're
about...
the English major, man. What do you
I'm
mean?
failing all of my classes. Listen, hey.
Probably because you're plagiarizing.
Right.
You
Got
know,
him.
You know what? I actually just recently looked up how much it costs to get a paper written for you. And I thought it would be $10 a page. It's like $20 a page. And if you're like 2 weeks out, it's probably $15.
Think about it like this. Would you write a page for $10?
If it was easy.
Hell yeah, I'd rather pay for $10. That's
Nah,
so
$20.
fast.
$20 at the least.
$20 a page?
Oh, yeah.
If it's a
Double-
5-page paper, I can do it for $12 a page. You know what I'm saying?
Double
Okay, yeah, I'll do the
spaced.
bulk. I'll do the bulk
Yeah.
discount.
Double spaced, a page is literally like 2 paragraphs.
It's not double spaced.
It's not 2, but it's
It's
about
single
2,
spaced.
3.
Well, if it's on MLA format.
Your
probably.
paper is single space?
English pages got single space. We out here.
Shit, never mind. You should probably spend that money. Wait, how many pages is it altogether?
I have one that's 5, one that's 6.
Both single spaced.
Both single spaced.
Yeah, that's worth the money.
Yeah.
Is that what MLA is now?
MLA is just works cited page.
Oh.
Because she just wants the works cited in MLA format, and then she wants. Well, one of my professors wants. Look! Why are we getting into me? Let's talk about QC Skits. What's going on with QC Skits?
Didn't go to the meeting today. I was asleep.
Yeah, that's true.
She didn't. She wasn't there.
Yeah.
But we decided on a certain sketch we're going to shoot. So maybe if Lorenzo edits it and then has enough belief in himself that it's funny, you might see it one day.
But as we all know, I'm very insecure, so who knows what's coming out next?
Currently, we haven't posted in like a month just because Lorenzo
It's been 2 weeks.
doesn't like the videos that he's posted.
It's been 2 weeks.
That he's edited.
Alex, what else is going on with QC Skits?
That's what's going on with QC Skits. There's nothing else that's going on besides you not getting shit done.
That's nothing new, though.
That is very true.
Yeah.
This is what we always are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had a podcast a year ago, we'd be saying the same shit.
You guys want to know something? We're actually recording this podcast in the library, and this one dude's walked by 3 times now. Just stared in, kept
Next
walking.
time he walks by, invite him in.
I don't know
I
if
think
he's...
you can hear us from out there because I heard Drew's ugly laugh.
You know what,
Thanks.
though? I recognize the guy. Look, let's talk headlines.
How do you recognize him?
Because he was at the film job thing, and he wasn't funny.
What's a film job? Is that what the hip kids are doing these days?
Yeah.
What is that? Ear, nose, which hole?
What?
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 What is going on with Janae? I think if she says something that's stupid, she should have to do the first headline.
I was going to do it anyway.
And just like that, we're into our next segment, first segment of the day, headlines, where we, QC Skits, bring you the news. Janae, what you got?
So as we all hopefully know, Harvey Weinstein, the movie mogul, as they like to call him, Hollywood executive, has been raping and sexually harassing a bunch of women, like a dozen so far.
I've never heard raping said funnier than the way you said it. It's never been funnier.
It's not a joke.
Raping.
That's kind of a joke.
Top stars he's harassed include Angelina Jolie and
Shouts
Gwyneth
out.
Paltrow. And, God, what is her name? She's so cute.
I just got into an argument with my boss, and she said Mr. and Mrs. Smith wasn't a good movie. I was like, fire me now.
I haven't seen the whole thing.
Okay, well,
I haven't heard of it until right now.
okay, keep
Rose
telling me the fucking story.
McGowan was raped by him, and she came out about it recently. Rose McGowan, if you guys don't remember her, she was dating Marilyn Manson, and she wore this complete chain link dress. You could see all her titties, all her ass, all her pussy out. It was very iconic.
You have a picture?
I'm sure
We'll
I'll
post a
look it up.
picture right here for you guys at home.
But anyways, yeah. And Lindsay Lohan recently yesterday decided to go on Instagram, on her Instagram story, and say, stop harassing him. He's so mean. He's never done anything to me. Like, okay, maybe he's never done anything to you the two times that you worked with him. But like over a dozen women have come out now. Like, who's going to be like, oh, they're all lying and making up these stories? Like, these women, I don't fucking know most of these women. Why are they just coming out of the, like, why would they just lie?
I mean, there's reasons to lie.
I mean, there are some like women who actually do flat out like lie and say.
But his wife is going to divorce him and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, when there's smoke, there's fire. Like,
I don't know what that term means.
if 17, like when
just 'cause
17
you're right.
women like accuse Bill Cosby of like sexually assaulting them, like maybe not all of them are telling the truth, but there's definitely a few of them telling the truth.
Exactly. Some of them might be like fucking tagging along, but that's a lot of women. And I saw this thing on Twitter that was like Bill Cosby got like charged for that. Somebody else, I forgot the other one, and now Harvey Weinstein. And then they were like, what has Donald Trump gotten his like punishment? Because I was reading this long
His punishment
ass
is becoming president. That's his punishment.
It is pretty
I saw
terrifying.
this long ass like thread of like all the women that have accused him of sexual harassment and stuff, and that shit was pretty long too.
That's because he's a
Disgusting
billionaire.
man. Right. There's no doubt about it that he's fucked some women that didn't want to be fucked, you know?
People, they're raping everybody out there, people.
Rape.
I think it's just so sad that like that can go on for so long and then that dude not get caught until now. Like, that's just a sad part of society that dude could get away with that for that long.
They always get them when they're old.
Right.
When they're old, and also like this shit happens like all the time. Like, how can people think like in the Hollywood land like that stuff doesn't happen? Like when child stars are like, oh yeah,
All
they
the
used to
time.
fondle me. Like, that's no surprise at all.
Right.
That's the fucking, like, you're just putting your child out there into these dirty little people's arms, you know?
All right, let's go to the next story.
Rape is bad.
All right, so my headline.
That's gonna sound
it's
like
not
such
interesting.
an edit. It's gonna.
It could be. It's whatever.
He has a great voice for this podcast.
He really
He's
does.
got a great voice in general.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm a voice actor. But we're getting off topic here.
I don't think we are. This man talks very
Let's
little.
describe his hair.
It looks like a feather.
Did you
Great.
get it cut?
Uh,
It looks cut in the back.
Yeah, it's last week.
You know who you look like?
Justin Bieber with glasses and
Tina
Spanish.
Belcher.
What?
Let the man say his goddamn headline.
I was just trying to keep the trend with interrupting our guests.
Yeah, you're right. We got to continue that.
So yeah, my headline is the Boy Scouts of America, are now
I
accepting.
almost read that.
Are now accepting girls now.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just announced
Because that one white girl was like, "Why can't Girl Scouts be Boy Scouts?" or something like that, right?
Yeah,
It's damn white girls.
Fuck them.
Honestly, ruining it for everybody.
Well, no, because I wasn't sure if Girl Scouts got the same badges as the Boy Scouts, or if they just sold cookies.
No, Girl Scouts have different.
Or you think they you think? Hang on, you think that Girl Scouts
just get together?
is like a front for this cookie making industry?
Exactly
It
what
Just
really
employs
is,
all these
though.
women.
I have no idea what they do.
It really fucking is.
It probably is.
Eagle Scouts, they're hunting, they're shooting. Look, Alex, tell us more.
Well, I mean, if anything more is just like my personal like opinion or anything. That's
Let's
really
hear it.
the
Let's
entire
hear it.
thing.
Yeah,
Were you a Boy Scout?
No, I wasn't a Boy Scout. But
Were you-
Girl Scout?
No.
Is Girl Scouts going to allow men now? Is
I
this?
think they already did that.
Did they?
I think so.
Girls are so damn progressive.
Girls did it first.
Damn.
Well, it's interesting because like it's because it pretty much like
Isn't that the goal?
because I've read like my trend on like YouTube now is like watching a bunch of like a bunch of like feminist videos, but like they get like wrecked by like logic and stuff like that and like reasoning. And so one feminist in particular was like, arguing about like the Boy Scouts and stuff. And so it's like, why can't girls be in Boy Scouts? And the one guy was like, because it's the Boy Scouts. It's like it's in the name.
It doesn't really make sense to
I
me
can
why
be
they
a boy
even
if I
wanted to.
want to.
Tell us
really,
more, Janae.
it's really a smart move by all those people like Ben Shapiro and stuff who go to like high schools so that the people calling them out are only like high school like people and like freshmen who just now realize they're a liberal. Like it makes them look really good on YouTube.
Yeah.
It makes them look really good on YouTube. They're never going to any place where they're like talking to professors and shit. No, they're always talking to
But that debate would be too interesting, too quick. Listen, hey, Drew, would you be a Girl Scout?
Absolutely.
You don't even know what they do.
Sell cookies, I'm with it.
Okay.
Does that mean I go sneak some boxes? I'll be a Girl Scout cookie for one day so I can just steal some boxes.
Oh shit, I just found the video of Tyler eating the spicy pepper.
Did he just snap it to you?
No, it's on his face.
This is not relevant.
Shouts out to Tyler.
I just haven't
Sort
been
of a member.
listening, and
No,
so
he
if
left.
you guys
He
said
left. He paid
anything
dues.
sexist, that's why I didn't say anything.
He what?
'cause I was
He paid dues.
ignoring you.
But then he left the group me.
He left the group because he was like, no one's coming to him eat peppers, and
This
he
is
was
a 40-minute
correct.
video.
I didn't know that I was invited.
He invited everyone. He's like, guys, I'm gonna go eat peppers.
Yeah, but then he didn't
Gotta
say
cut
like
this
a
out. Gotta
date
cut
or
this out.
anything.
Gonna go eat peppers.
All right, let's go to my story because Lorenzo's a horrible host.
I wanted to talk about Alex's thing, but she got on her phone.
What else is there? What else?
There's not really much to say.
I mean, it's not really much.
It's
I
good.
mean,
Good
Girl
for them.
Scouts got in. We're wondering why.
Now, the preteen boys who are just at puberty are pretty much going to have an amazing life now.
Ew.
Yeah, go into the woods overnight with some girls.
Ew,
I don't see
y'all. We just finished talking about rape.
It's not.
Let's segue to Drew's thing. Drew, what story you got?
This is a story about how Boy Scouts are now raping all the new.
That's gonna be a new headline. Watch.
That wasn't funny, Drew.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Dolphins offensive line coach resigns after video of him snorting powdery white substance surfaces. Now this is
Powdery white substance.
this is the interesting because I've listened to a few shows on ESPN and all their lawyers are all over this. They're not allowed to say cocaine, even though it's pretty obvious. He's snorting this stuff. He's talking to this. He sent this to a Nevada model, quote unquote. And like the whole video is like, I love you so much, I miss you, blah 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 blah. I can't wait till I can snort some cocaine off your ass. And he like snorts the cocaine and he's like, I'm about to go into a meeting, blah blah blah. He was like in the office.
So
That's
my question is,
relationship goals.
why can't they say cocaine if he references it in the video?
Because like I don't know, like slander laws, like unless it's proven that
He
that is
said
cocaine.
Cocaine though.
He didn't say
But
cocaine.
he couldn't afford cocaine. He just
I don't think he
snorted
said
sugar.
cocaine in the actual video.
Well, it's kind of like
so I can't.
when people say asshole on TV, they bleep out the hole when
Yeah.
they say asshole.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
I think South Park did a little joke about it too,
Because
didn't they?
ass is a donkey, duh.
That's still slander. I don't know shit, guys. I'm sweaty. I'm hot.
Do you think you could do the same logic and bleep mother and motherfucker?
Can I say something?
Please
So
don't.
a few minutes ago, I was looking at Lorenzo and he was so sweaty and hot that his glasses were steaming up.
It happened when I walked into the library.
That's beautiful.
And I couldn't
It's
see.
hilarious.
I just tripped. Listen.
Lorenzo gets very sweaty, y'all.
But here's the thing about the going back to my story. The woman who posted the video,
The Nevada.
the Nevada model, when she posted it, she said that she was doing it in the name of activism.
Against what?
Like what kind?
She was saying she was saying doing it against white privilege, blah 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 blah, and then goes on the Dan Levitard show this morning and says something along the lines of like, you know, like, I have nothing against Chris. Chris is a great guy. He's a sweet guy, but I'm doing this to prove a point.
What?
I get it. So
Explain it to
she's
me.
showing that she's gonna post this video. It's gonna get out, and he's gonna get a bunch of backlash, blah blah blah. But he's still gonna keep his job and still
He
continue
lost
and
his job.
still have.
Lost his job.
He lost his
immediately.
job.
So
immediately.
cut that out. And I think she did a good job. She's amazing.
And then, like, when they interviewed her, she admitted, she was like, well, I planned on doing this the moment that I met him.
Oh shit. I'm on her team. What's her Instagram?
I don't know. You'll have to look it up. It's some weird thing. Doing this for activism. And then she charged people to interview her. I'm doing this to spread a cause. You want me to talk
Honestly,
about that?
that's really
She's
smart.
Yeah, that's
scheming.
really
She's
smart.
fucking
Yeah.
shit up.
You can't say it's activism and then charge people
You
to...
can, because that's
She's
how you get the
scheming.
money.
Right. That's an amazing scheme. Go girl.
You can say you donated.
She really saved people.
Right.
That is great. Lorenzo, what's your story?
Oh yeah, you guys know they're arresting parents now if their teens are bullies.
Good.
Yep. So we're gonna get into our next segment. As you guys know, we are an irascible group, and people push us to the edge, and we fight back. So without further ado, who wants to rant first?
Me.
Let me get your phone because my phone is very dead.
Okay.
Why are you doing that? You sound like a dying dolphin.
My phone's been charging this entire podcast, and it went from 3% to 9%.
I used to always make the noise that Cindy Lou Who used to do in Grinch Stole Christmas. She
All right.
goes,
Janae, are you ready? I'm not going to let you continue. 30 seconds on the clock. And away we go.
so I hate this motherfucking ugly ass, stupid ass, bitch ass class that I've been taking this semester. It's the worst class I have ever taken in my fucking life. I literally never go. I have a 69 in attendance because it's a shit class. It's so stupid. There's a serial killer in it, and I hate it. And so today I went to class because I was like, okay, I got a 69. I gotta fucking get this grade up. Let's go. Let's fuck shit up. Guess what the bitch didn't do?
Take attendance.
Take goddamn attendance. Before class ended, I said, bitch, where's the attendance sheet? She
Just
was like,
30 seconds.
Oh.
Dude, there's this one class that I hardly ever go to, and I went one time, and then I was like, oh, she never called attendance. And then someone was like, no, there's a sign-in sheet you have to sign in. I was like, damn. So I walked up to her. I was like, can I sign the sign-in sheet? She's like, how do I know you didn't come in late? I'm like, it's a small class. You would have saw me.
Yeah.
How did you miss the sheet?
I skipped 3 classes in a row, and I forgot there was a sheet.
That's me. That's
Janae,
me.
what class is this?
It's called conflict and resolution. It's a very like 5th grader class where you mediate situations. And fun
That's
fact,
so easy. Why are you taking it?
I know. There is this, I'm supposed to actually do a project for the class where I'm supposed to show like a group of people how to mediate, and I'm going to do it for QC Skits.
That's the best way to answer any question. Anytime you get hit with a hard question, just go, I know.
That's a fantastic answer.
The serial killer in my class on the first day, I swear to God, on the first
She's getting
day.
such an extended rant.
This isn't a rant. This is a story. On the first
Wait,
day of
hold
class,
on.
I'm going to finish this, Lorenzo. We were talking to each other about something, like getting to know each other.
And was he like, I'm going to kill you?
He looked over, he was talking to this girl next to me, and he said, what's holding me back from slamming this laptop across your face? And I said, excuse me? Are you safe right here? Do you feel okay, girl? Are you uncomfortable? Like,
Social
what is
contract?
happening? Like, the context was, there was no reason to say that, and he's been a serial
No,
killer
I said
all
that's
class.
the reason. What reason? The social
I feel like you
contract.
should call the police if you're that concerned.
I really should have, but he's still in the class. He falls asleep all the time. He's got a wonky eye. He wears the same Panthers jersey every single class. If you go to
Who's the
UNC
player?
Charlotte,
Who's the player?
I don't know. It's not Cam Newton. That's all I know.
Serial killer.
And exactly. And I feel like you would know him. I posted him on my Snapchat story one time, and
This
like
feels
a
like-
few people
This is
posted
still
that
going.
they have him in this class. Okay, so anyway, so today,
What?
my teacher,
I feel like you're stalking this
stop.
man.
My teacher was like, okay, so Janae, you're going to be working with Bleep Bleep. And I was like, hell no. I'm uncomfortable with that. And she was like, okay, we can change it. And he was so mad. He was like cussing out the teacher because of it. And I feel uncomfortable around him. Like, I'm not going to work with him. He's
Okay,
crazy.
Alex, there's 30 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm getting some Snapchats that I need to look at.
And away we go.
I am so sick of people telling me what to fucking like or dislike when it comes to fucking fan freaking like nerd shit. Okay?
Oh.
All right? I like Star Wars, I like Transformers, I like Star Trek, I like every single fucking iteration, including the freaking prequels, the movies, everything. Holy crap. I am so sick of people telling me that I am not a true fan because I like the prequels and I'm not a true Star Wars fan. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't born in 1977, the year Star Wars came out. Like, what the fuck?
That's 30 seconds.
That's very true.
got a good point.
I felt that deep.
Janae, what are you a fan of?
I really like the Star Treks, the new ones.
No, she's not.
I love Chris Pine.
Isn't he the
And
dead
Zoe
one?
Saldana.
Who's the dead one?
You're thinking of
Anton
Fast and
Yelkin.
Furious.
Love
No,
him.
the one who like put his car in drive and then
Anton Yelkin.
I ran over my foot doing that the other day. I got out because like the duct tape
My
in
fingers
my
hurt from banging
rearview
the table.
mirror, the duct tape from my rearview mirror fell off, and I pulled over to get to like put more duct tape on it, but I left the car in drive and I ran over my foot. And I had to chase it down and put it in park.
Alex, how often are people telling you what to like? I feel like that can't be a thing.
Because the way that you ranted about it, it sounds like every single time you walk
Every
out
day.
the door,
Every day it
some random
happens.
person's there saying,
Well, see,
"Fuck you."
Well, see, for example, Transformers. I like the movies. I'm the minority here.
Yeah.
And everybody
Yeah.
hates the movies.
I stand with those everybody.
Me
the
too.
first one was good.
No, I'm
it's
in
just
everybody.
like I'm fans with not fans. I'm friends with people who like love Transformers in general, and they say like they like despise me because I like the movies. And
Yeah.
Like
They're right.
I like the original cartoon. I like the video games. I like the movie. Why can't I like the movies? Like we both like the same thing. Like it's okay to have different opinions.
No, it's not.
It's
Listen,
not.
why do you like the prequels? Let's talk about that. Maybe you'll enlighten the.
Got a Snapchat.
Why do you like the prequels? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut you off.
Okay.
No.
Here, let's hear this man out. I mean,
But it's like he likes the prequels. What are we doing? Listen,
you can't. You gotta let them have
cry.
their voice. You gotta let them have their voice. You know, it's the same.
The
I would say
prequels-
the same thing if Richard Spencer came in here and wanted to say some racist shit. Just let him say his racist shit. I'm not saying you're the same thing as
That's that
Richard
internalized
Spencer.
racism
how
coming
we
right
play.
out. We would
That's how we
fuck his
play
ass
Creecy
right.
Skits.
Woo.
Exactly. We would beat him with words.
We
It'd be easy.
pull that sphincter right out.
beat him with words. Okay, we're here.
Wait, the prequels to Star Wars?
Yeah,
the
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 Star Wars.
prequels are like the ones that are coming out now, right?
No, keep up.
Which ones are the prequels? Is
say
that like
Prequels are
5,
like-
6, 7?
It's 1, 2, and 3.
How do you? What do you do?
Oh, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, sorry, because it messes me up. I liked the third one. When he does the choking thing. Is that the third one when he does that thing? And he's like,
Can we
choking
mute her?
Padme?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
so I see you're into abusive relationships. I see that. Okay.
Love getting choked. Love getting choked.
It brings something something that is different compared to the originals. Like it offers more action. It shows more of what the Jedi were doing. You know, when they were at their prime. It showed it showed like Sidious like showing his whole master plan and having all this extra lore to and additional lore to everything that the original trilogy like offered. It offered great new characters.
Let me tell you why I didn't like the prequels. And this is, I'm not the biggest fan of I like Star Wars. I watch it all. I've seen all the movies multiple times, but I'm not like the biggest fan of lore. But when you look at the old Star Wars, like they did some smart shit with how they made that movie. Like the special effects shit, they did some. Like it looks great in the 70s,
Okay.
and they were very ingenuous. Is that a word?
No.
It's a word now. God damn it.
close enough to one.
With the way that they did it, but with the prequels, they just kind of threw money at CGI, and it just didn't work out the same, in my opinion.
And just to clarify, I'm not saying the prequels are good. I like them. It's just
Right.
I admit that the lines given in the script were not good.
Very not good.
Yeah. CGI was a little excessive.
I think that some people just like to be that person that's like, this is so much better than the new thing.
You know what, though?
Even though they know the new
You're
is
right.
good.
I think the
was-
new Star Wars
And like
movies
even
are
like the
better
new
than
ones, like
originals.
a lot of people bash on Episode 7 because it's a lot similar to A New Hope.
I love Episode 7
I love
because
Episode
it's similar to A New Hope.
Yeah, and a lot of people like, and I saw like comments on the Episode 8 trailer. Like it's just like they just rip on this new trilogy because of Episode 7, and they just bash J.J. Abrams. Like,
Yeah.
and he's
Easy target.
Right.
Yeah.
You're allowed to like
Love
things that aren't
JJ.
good. It bothers me when people don't agree with that. Like I like QC Skits.
Right.
No, I was literally thinking Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go is. Alright.
All right, Lorenzo, let's go through these questions.
I'm trying to get to the stop.
Wait,
clock.
don't you have a rant?
A
A
trance.
trance?
30 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Ready?
And away. And go.
So every time I go on my porch, there are 8 mosquitoes greeting me, trying to bite at my leg, trying to do whatever they're trying to do.
Unbelievable.
So I go to the front office and say, hey, I got a mosquito problem. Not only are they out there, they're in my room. I'm getting bit multiple times in my sleep, blah, yada, yada, yada. They're like, all right, we'll put a work order in. So then at 11 a.m. in the morning, during fall break, so not a time for a college student to be awake, come banging on my door multiple times until I wake up, and 30 seconds is up, right?
Right now it is.
Okay. So then...
Why are your rants so slow?
This is a story. I don't give a shit about the
No,
format.
mine was a story. Yours was a rant, and you've gone over your time.
And then when
Janae,
I
you
think
go
mine,
over.
I think mine was more of a rant than both of you.
so
Mine
they
was a
come
rant that I
in,
had an additional story. Don't mute me.
so they come in, right? They come in and they say, "Hey, you said you had a mosquito problem, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Well, there's nothing we can do about that." And then that was it. They just came in. They said, "We can spray some gnat spray." I'm like, I don't have
Gnat
like an issue with
spray?
gnats.
You
What?
should have said, "Why did you come?"
I have
Right.
two
Am I getting charged for
solutions,
this?
Drew.
See, that's why I don't fuck with you up.
Either get one of those little fancy citrus candles, put those everywhere, or 2, get a bunch of mosquito eaters and
What's
release
that?
them,
Mosquito
mosquito
eaters?
eaters into your room, and they'll eat all the mosquitoes.
I've heard that dry sheets that have a citrus scent do well with getting rid of mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are gross, and you'll probably get
I'd rather just set the whole
Ebola?
entire apartment on fire.
is that
Yeah.
what
That's
it
a great
is?
idea, that's a great idea.
Ebola
Yeah.
that you get from mosquitoes?
You just say things.
Or is it enema?
You don't look things up. You just say.
No, you get Ebola.
Whatever.
You get a.
My friend Mayan the other day
I mean, you
said
can, but that's not the most
enema
popular way.
instead of enema.
You're thinking of malaria.
No.
Said, get yourself an enema.
You're very loud.
making
is
fun of her
fake
friend
news.
Mayan.
She was so funny.
It's so funny because like there's no way my
None of us
aunt
are
could hear
laughing.
this. She'll never hear this.
No, what was I gonna say? No, we
Love
found
her.
out.
Shout out.
We found out that
Hater.
you can get
Shout down.
apple cider vinegar, and you could pour it in a little thing, and bugs will just fly into it and drown themselves.
But that's
I've heard
kind
of
of
that shit.
disgusting.
I've actually done that shit. It works
It
well.
works so, and then you just have a puddle of dead bugs.
Who wants that?
People who don't want to
I
get
saw
bit
this-
by mosquitoes.
I saw this one YouTube video. It was very satisfying. What it was it was like a plank that had like peanut butter at the top, and they'd put it in a barn so that like a rat would walk up, go to lick the peanut butter, and then be dunked into this plank that would like drown them.
That's so smart.
That's
And I
called
watched.
animal abuse.
a rat.
They're rats.
It's a rodent
Yeah.
problem.
It's a rodent problem.
I think that's called abuse.
No,
like
that's-
you kill it in a different way. Like that's just playing games.
It's a cat and mouse game, baby. So they
Tom
caught
and Jerry,
like
this bitch.
it was just a time lapse, and they caught like 12 in one night. It was so
You
satisfying
can't
to
just
watch.
put up a rat trap.
How this is a rat trap?
That's the definition of a rat. It's just more
It sounds
smarter.
like no. It sounds like you're playing that fucking game Mousetrap from the '90s,
Look at
where
that.
you like
Listen.
set up a whole discourse and then you're like, "Oop, now they dead."
Listen, it's either that or they get their head like dismembered by a fucking regular snatch.
Yeah,
rat trap.
Maybe they
that's
should get
so
a
much
pet
better.
Or they get on one of those sticky pads and they're just stuck there till they die.
Till they
Yeah, don't do
starve.
that. Just chop their head off. Don't
All right.
give them the peanut butter.
You know what? We're talking about too many dead
Lorenzo, what's
creatures
your
what are
rant?
you
at this point.
doing?
Lorenzo, 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds on
Lorenzo.
the clock.
Lorenzo.
Where's you have a clock out?
I'm almost dead.
Sun's
Not my
out,
phone.
Don't
clocks
have to-
out,
Not my phone, just me.
cocks out, clocks out.
A minute. What's something I hate, guys? Other than living, give me something new.
Yourself.
Damn. I'm gonna get them 30 seconds.
Do a rant about my Ann.
Ooh, easy.
30 seconds on the clock. And away we go.
You know what I fucking hate? Oh, man, I didn't know if I was going to talk about my aunt or myself. But I realized I was on the bus to get this stupid equipment so we could do this podcast. And I was sweaty. I was dripping sweat. I missed the bus. So I started, hitchhiking. What else would you do to get to the library? And these frat boys stopped their car, rolled down the window, and said, "Oh, do you need a ride?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get to the library." They said, "Haha, cool." And they kept fucking driving.
Cool.
Those goddamn frat boys.
I accidentally set it for 30 minutes instead of 30 seconds. So you still got 29 minutes and 30 seconds if you want to use it.
I'm going to pass.
Why were you hitchhiking? You can't
Because
just
I missed
walk?
the bus. With this,
You're
you guys
right,
can't
you're
see
right.
it. It was very heavy.
It's a lot of stuff. You're right. Did you end up walking or you took them?
No, I just sat and waited for the bus. A bus came because it was supposed to be 20 minutes and it came in 10. Just look at
They
God.
drive hella fast at night.
They're speeding. They don't stop at the
They
stops.
do not
They
give
never
a shit
do.
at night.
Okay, we're going to get into our third segment we do every week, everybody. You know at home.
You know what it is.
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 Can it be favorite chip?
No, it's always.
No, it's always the thing.
It's always.
You know what it is. Favorite shit. What are you talking about?
You know what it is.
And in this segment, we roast our in-studio audience. What?
Love this one. Me first.
First of all, why are you here? I feel like that's a good one to start off with.
You're not adding anything. We don't know why you're here. End of segment. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to say.
On top of that, why are you still here?
Guys,
Let me try and think of something.
I need a moist towelette. I'm just dripping in sweat. It's not good. We're going to get into our next segment. We're going to have our in-studio audience ask us some questions.
I don't know if we should.
You're right. I have other questions from our beautiful listeners at home. Hold on.
Love them. They are very beautiful if you guys didn't know.
All of them. I'd
Okay.
fuck all of them.
I
Okay.
have fucked a few.
Let's do a giveaway where we all fuck one.
One fuck.
if you wanna sign up for the competition, email yourlocaldumpster@gmail.com.
You can also send questions to yourlocaldumpster@gmail.com.
Do you remember what the password was? Because I gave you the password, didn't I?
I have it written down.
Okay, good. Because I do not remember.
I was like, if you wanted me to pull it up right now from my memory.
just say it out loud right now. Go ahead.
Okay. QC Skits. How do you stay motivated during the school year?
I don't.
Okay. Great answer.
I hate it.
Fantastic
Go away.
answers.
Everyone
It's
asks
Alex,
me.
you seem successful in your classes. What are you doing?
Honestly, I'm just just getting by. I'm just here for just because. I'm just in college just because. Like,
What is
honestly,
your major?
computer science.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, like most of the stuff I can pretty much learn on my own. It's just that like I just came here for the experience.
I agree. Fuck school.
How do you just get by in computer science? I guess you must have like a real passion for it or something. Passion? Who has that?
That's how I get by in political science. I took a midterm in a class that I never read the book on, and I got a fucking A+ on it.
That's incredible.
I legit studied for like an hour for one test, and like I got an A.
I hate you both. You guys are saying these things like everyone can do it.
Everyone can do it. Just be smart.
You do have to just be naturally smart.
Nah.
That's not Lorenzo's
I mean,
style.
it also
Nah,
depends
that's
on
not
like
what I do.
because it also depends on like if you're good at like a specific thing.
Yeah,
Like,
true. I can't do that to
if
science.
you understand like one thing, and if you like barely study for it, I mean, like
Right.
if you know the material and then you know what it's going to be on the test, it's like a
Right.
no-brainer.
Like if I had to take a science test, I would study for days.
I like science.
But like a history, like I never gave a shit about it.
See, that's so weird because I actually understood chemistry, but
Oh, I fucking hate
history.
chemistry.
They
I love
told me, they asked
chemistry.
me when was the Civil War.
Oh,
And I
because
was
like you didn't have
years?
good.
When was it?
You
1942?
didn't have good
Not
history
close.
teachers, man.
This is true.
The ones that like give a shit about dates and stuff. That's boring.
Oh, shit. Did any of your teachers talk about Columbus Day?
I mean,
No.
yeah.
I didn't
Did
have
you
class
see the
that day.
video I posted on Facebook where this girl roasted Christopher
Don't follow you on
Columbus?
Facebook.
I learned about it when I was like, I forget what grade I was in, but in high school, John Oliver posted that one video, And then like the next day, my teacher talked about it in class. I was like,
I knew he
And a
was
lot
a
of
bad person.
Yeah,
but
like, we
he
all knew
did
that.
some
Shit.
crazy
Awful
shit.
shit.
No, in my you brought that up. In a lot of my college classes, they'll just play John Oliver videos and have us talk about him. And I'm
I
like,
do get that.
I'm just
I
confused.
do get that a lot.
he's a smart guy because he has a British accent.
Yeah, majestic voice.
QC Skits.
But I did learn in history class that the Vikings discovered the Americas way before Christopher Columbus did.
Erickson.
So even if we want to thank the first white person, we can't even thank Christopher Columbus. So he needs to get the fuck out of here.
QC Skits. You had a
When was the Civil War?
The Civil War, that was
the 1800s, right?
yeah, it was the
It's in that general area.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it was 1860 to 1864.
I thought it was 1700s, to be honest.
It might be no. It was 1861 to 1864. Let me check.
While he's doing that, QC Skits, you had a car accident and you're just lying there bleeding to death. What's the worst song that could come up on the radio?
Oh God, that you can't turn off.
You can't turn off. You're bleeding to death. This is the last song you'll ever hear.
1861 to 1865. My bad.
That was really close, though. I said 1800s.
Despacito. That shit is played.
Despacito.
It's
Despacito.
Stop.
How we doing that in
This is
Puerto
what's killing
Rico?
me. This is what's killing me.
It's way.
Okay.
We played way too many times.
It doesn't have to be a car accident though. This is like the one song you don't want to hear when you're dying, correct?
When you're bleeding to death, yes.
So I can't think about a car accident like that. Okay.
Okay.
Gosh. You know, I really love shitty songs. Like honestly, if I was
You
listening
love
to like
singing shitty, too.
right, if I was listening
You
to like
sing
Call
shitty,
Me
too.
Maybe, I would be like fucked up. Like the adrenaline would come right back, and I'd be like, I ain't dying yet.
I don't want to die to Scarface's "I Seen a Man Die" because that song is really dark, and I'd just be so scared of dying. I'll tell you what song I do want to die to: "Fly Like an Eagle" by the Steve
Oh, wow.
Little Band. That'd be a great song to die to.
Yeah, I think I would not want to die to Janae singing Call Me Maybe.
But just so we can make that a possibility, Janae, will you please sing "Call Me Maybe"?
If you sing,
Honestly, if Drew put his phone on shuffle right now and picked a song, that would probably be the song that I would not want to die to because I hate
All right, let's do this.
every song you play. Like if I got in a car accident in Drew's car with the music playing, I'd literally like press the wound so I could die faster.
The sad thing is that's very likely. to happen.
Right.
All right, random song. Here we go.
Okay. Are you gonna play it?
No, I'm just gonna say
Okay.
it out loud. What? You think I want to get sued or something? That's
how much battery do you have?
crazy. 22%.
I thought it'd be less. I don't even know the rhythm.
I don't know who that is. I don't hear a rhythm.
I don't hear words.
I don't
It's
hear
a-
words.
it's
Is that Spanish?
It's from the Who Sell Out. It's like one of the short 16-second long songs.
Okay, yeah, I'd hate to die to that. Next.
QC Skits, what's the personality trait that you hate the most in people?
Not uploading videos when you're the editor/president of QC Skits.
It's a top one. It's a top one.
It really is.
Yeah. QC Skits, what's the sexiest non-lingerie item of clothing a person can wear?
Oh shit,
Turtleneck.
joggers.
It's very sexy.
Turtleneck. Is that real though?
Turtlenecks get me going.
Because honestly, there was a study that said men think women are more attractive in the winter when they're wearing like more.
Oh,
clothes.
very
I
much
like
so.
yeah.
Because you can cover up shit more.
Yeah.
I like a good layers.
I love being a slut in the summer. No, joggers are very sexy. Would fuck anybody wearing joggers at any time.
QC Skits are at home buying joggers. QC Skits, when did it hit you that you were an adult?
An adult?
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
I feel like I'm still 7 years old.
Me too. Me too.
Skip.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you.
My sister
If you're
called
young
me
at heart.
today.
I mean, I have imaginary friends.
My sister
Should we talk
called-
about that on the podcast?
No.
I think we should.
Yeah,
You
sure.
brought it up.
Jesus Christ.
So you came in with a sketch where it was you and then two imaginary people, and then you dropped that they were your real imaginary friends on us. That sketch is going to come out soon, right? We already filmed it.
I'm editing it right now.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be posted first before anything fucking Lorenzo touches, so we can look forward to that.
Oh, you're starting to edit videos?
Yeah.
Cool.
I
that's
wanted
good.
to, but I suck at everything, so didn't work out.
Well, I mean, you knew about the imaginary friends thing.
I knew it, but I didn't know that you like told everyone about it.
I didn't think, because it's like people who watch the sketch aren't going to know that it's based on his imaginary friend.
I think
know
it makes
now.
the sketch like 10 times
They
better.
will now, absolutely.
We can cut this out if you don't want.
That's fine. I mean,
It's just-
like,
I think it's pretty cool that you don't care that people know that.
I'm Rick at this point. I don't give a shit about anything.
So what do they look like? Are they black?
No.
Neither of them? That's
Feels-
racist,
no,
Alex.
feels racist.
No, one of them
That
is black.
sounds
One of them is black.
racist.
He's changing it up right now. He can say whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants.
Fun fact. The characters on my show, they're actually my imaginary friends.
All of them?
Yeah, all the heroes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What about the villains?
Villains are made up. Not real. They're not my friends. I don't talk to them. They're kind of
That'd be weird if you're talking to the villains. Let us know when you start hanging out with the villains more than you start hanging out with the heroes. And we'll-
Yeah.
When is this show coming out? Because I know you're working on it all summer.
Yeah, it's just like I'm the only one animating, and being the only one like doing it, it takes way longer.
Yeah, you guys need to stop putting pressure on this, man.
I was
Animating
just
is tough.
wondering.
Because like I want the show to be good, and for that to happen, the animation has to be good. I will admit that I am a beginner animator. I am not the best, or like the stuff that you will see will not be top-notch material. Like even like in animated videos on YouTube, like it's like not as good as those.
I mean, is it like, what is that guy, Salad Fingers? Or
That's
is
not a
it like,
person. That can't
you
be a
know that
person.
video Salad Fingers when he's like, I like rusty spoons? Never mind.
This has been
Is
a
it
great
Daddy
podcast.
Salad Fingers or is it Dumb Ways to Die?
Do you know what she's talking about?
I know the videos they're talking about. It's more like salad fingers in terms of like the software that I'm using, because I'm using Flash and I'm using the same thing. It's
See? Knows what I'm talking about.
I'm very shocked. Look,
Yeah.
QC Skits, if you won $10 million, what would you buy first?
A car.
Yeah, probably. Maybe a house. Wait, how much money am I winning?
10 million.
10 million? Yeah, a house.
my own spaceship.
I don't know if you can pay.
I mean,
don't know
I
if
gotta
that's-
be
I don't think
honest.
those are for
Honestly,
sale.
if you handed me $10 million right now, I'd probably like put aside $1 million and invest the rest. You know, because you don't want to fuck it all up.
I was thinking 100.
So I might just buy like rent in a nice apartment for like a year or two, and then
I would
Go from
buy
there.
a really big car that I could live in, poop in, cook in.
Okay,
Sounds like
let's
like
say
an
it was-
RV.
Let's say it was $100 million. What does that change?
Same thing.
Same thing? Because now you got more expendable income. You could buy Disney World for a day. Still the same thing.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'd rather like try to like make it my own Iron Man suit.
I feel
yo,
like
that'd be nice.
100
this
million?
man's coming with good ideas. You guys are talking about cars and apartments and
I guess,
investing.
yeah. But I feel like that would take a little bit of time.
You have to find the right people too.
Yeah.
Tony Stark ain't out here.
Dark internet.
Yeah, but I
the
got
dark
money.
Web.
I can get tons of resources
Yeah.
with money.
Dude, you could have like two teams: one that's working on your Iron Man suit, and one
One's
that's
on
working on your
spaceship.
show.
Oh damn! I wasn't even thinking about that.
And then you start a gang. Start killing people.
Oh, this is great, Alex. Are you writing this down?
If you got money, you can kill a lot of people,
Very
Alex.
true, very true.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, but I'm not white, so
Good
I'm probably
point.
not gonna get away with it.
Yeah, I feel like you need
Even
$1
with
billion.
money.
I think you need $1 billion
You're
to start
right.
killing people.
As a POC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. you.
Last question, QC Skits. If you had to move to a cartoon universe, which would you choose?
Oh, it's so many good ones.
So many good ones.
Rick and Morty.
I've never seen that fucking show. And I'm
But you have
sick
to
of
think, you
hearing
I
wouldn't,
would
be,
die.
Rick, you
I
wouldn't
would-
be Rick or Morty. You would be like you.
If I could pick the dimension, because there's so many like cool ass
Yeah.
dimensions that they go in for 5 seconds. Like
Okay.
I would do if I could pick the dimension, but if I had to just go into any universe blind,
Just not knowing.
not knowing which dimension I'm gonna be in, you never know.
I think I've asked this question before to like people, and I think Carl picked Samurai Jack, and I was like, "That sounds terrible."
All I think of in Samurai Jack is a bunch of volcanoes.
I would probably go with The Amazing World of Gumball.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
I would choose Chowder because they eat a lot of food.
Is that why it's called Chowder?
Great
Well,
show.
the boy's name is Chowder.
Gazpacho.
Yeah,
Show.
that.
Another show.
I mean, if you do Family Guy and you can possess the cutback ability, that'd be pretty sweet.
Every day, come back to something new.
Exactly. You think that's bad? What about that time that I was in Miami with 2 strippers?
That's a good idea. But are you allowed to do that if it's not true?
Yeah.
I mean, do you think everything that happens in Family Guy is
Stewie
true?
Griffin will do a
Yes. They've
You're
all
right.
been the same age for the past 20 years. So,
Oh, if I had that ability too, shit.
comeback. Every cartoon possible.
right. No, except Rugrats when they had all grown up.
Yeah.
That shit was so
That-
cool.
You guys
That
read
was-
that conspiracy theory about Rugrats where it was like it was based on that girl who was Cynthia?
You don't
Angelica.
even have a
Angelica.
mic and you're being loud.
Right. Who eats 3 Musketeers anyway? Disgusting.
Just talking about my aunt. All right, guys, let's wrap it up. You guys have anything to plug?
No more go on YouTube.
Follow me on Twitter, Drew, please.
Twitter, Alex the Nerd.
Follow
You
me on
have a
Snapchat.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Follow me on Snapchat. Drew.
Wait, say your Twitter again.
Alex the Nerd.
What do you post about? Nerd stuff?
Pretty much.
Do you know Roberto?
No.
Is there someone named Roberto the nerd?
Roberto is kind of nerdy. You know, I haven't seen him on Twitter lately, but he likes a lot of like superhero stuff and stuff like that, and he's Hispanic.
All right, everybody, that's the show.
I wonder if Roberto's dead now that I think about it.